I've done these sort of clinic workshops around the world, and I just thought it'd be a good idea to do this. Really, bring together guitarists who kind of do this for a living, who are professional touring musicians, and try and pass on some of the knowledge that you learn over the years to the younger generation of players.
So, yourself from Marillion, not bad, I suppose. What? Who else have you got on the books?
Tonight we've got Matt Pryor, a good friend of mine, guitarist and producer with Bonnie Tyler. Rob Harris, guitarist from Jamiroquai, who also does a lot of other work with production and songwriting with other people. And Daniel Steinhardt, who's our resident boffing. He's the genius behind. There's a pedal controller over there, the white box. It's called a gig rig, which a lot of pro players are using, and it's a way of controlling the small effects pedals in a way that it doesn't degrade the sound.
So how did he mug you into being part of this academy then?
I've been friends with Steve for a while. He was interested in the band that I play in, so and we have an affinity with each other in terms of what we listen to and how we play the guitar as well. Both Steve and I don't really play guitar in bands with other guitar players, but when we actually sat down and played with each other, as it were, we realised that we were comfortable with it. It's a really particular thing that guitar players have.
The minute you started fiddling about, I think that's technical, I could hear Jamiroquai. So you've got your own, as you said yourself, you start a song up, everyone knows what it's going to be.
Yeah, it's, I mean, I grew up listening to James Brown, Earth, Wind & Fire, Stevie Wonder, the Beatles, and I think all of those artists come from good stock of where they come from as well, so it's like a heritage thing that goes on. It's just general good music, and I'm the same with bands like Foo Fighters. I think you can hear that they care about the music. That's what I'm into, is people that care about the music.
I'd like to think we can do these quite regularly throughout the rest of the year, but like I said, the website's going to be the main thing, because it's not always easy for people to get out to see this sort of event. So we're filming both days, and we're going to put the highlights of that probably on our YouTube channel on the website.
And Steve's been very supportive when I was younger. When I was 15, 16 and just learning to play, Steve was very sort of supportive of me. I met him around that time, would invite me to his house and show me things, which was fantastic for me. I used to go and sit at home and learn the records.
It's brilliant, because I was here last week, and when I was watching the other guitar players who were here, Aziz and Mike were here as well as Steve, and it's just always something to learn from it. And I think, again, today I've been watching Matt playing, and I've already learned something from watching Matt, and I'm sure I'll learn something from the other guys as well. It's definitely worth coming to.
And there must be something in the air around Buckinghamshire and surrounding parts, because all the Marillion boys pretty much live around here still. Same with the Jamiroquai. I guess that's how you all know each other and why you've been mugged into this.
I live near Cambridge, so
you're the posh one.
I'm the posh one. I live near Cambridge. I didn't go to school in Cambridge. I live near Cambridge. It seems to me there's quite a wealth of good musicians around this. Well, there are good musicians everywhere. It's just the main problem is we're not going to hear them because of the way the industry is these days.
And because it's 4 different players, you get 4 different perspectives. That was interesting when we did it last week. That there isn't a right and a wrong way to do anything on the guitar. You just have different approaches, and I think it gives you a more balanced viewpoint by having 4 different players.
It's nice to have a bit of a bit of community within guitar, with any instrument. I think now, with the way media's going, back in the day when I was learning, it was hard to find out the information you wanted to find out, so if I can, and today I'm going to be listening to what other people have to say, because I'm going to learn from them as well, so hopefully I've got something that I can show someone too.
And of course, if you come across a complete genius that's an amazing guitarist, you'll support and love them, won't you?
Absolutely. No, that's always what you hope to find. I think we're about to see a whole new generation of musicians come through. There's all the young teens that have kind of grown up playing Guitar Hero, and they now want to do it for real. And I think another 4 or 5 years we could see a lot more live music. I'm hoping so anyway, because I think it would be really good for both for our music industry and for our country and our music scene.